I regretted ever being used by Pastor Okafor, others to stage fake miracles. Woman arrested for controversial healing. Bose Olasukomi, the woman alleged used for fake miracles by some pastors in viral videos, share a story with Afiz Anafi. Where are you from? I hail from Ilesha, Osun State. How old are you? I am 44 years old. What religion do you practice? I am a Muslim. What is your educational background? I attended Nawarudin Primary School. I finished primary school in 1988 and came to Lagos in 1989. I lived with my mother before she died in 1990. When did you start faking miracles for churches? After my mother's death, I started working with a food vendor. I worked there for many years, which is 9 years. In 1999, I had an accident and my leg and my right hand were affected. The food vendor I was working with could no longer engage me because of the injuries. I then went to my sister's place in Agando and I started staying with her from 2000 to 2003, which is 3 years when I met my husband. He married me with the injuries. We had 3 children together and he died on October 3rd, 2017. There was nothing for me again. No help and no house to stay in. I relocated with my children to my sister's shop where we were living. It was at the shop I met a girl called Fatila Musa. I begged her for money and she gave me 1,000 naira. She saw my hand and said if she took me to some churches, I would make some money. She left and returned in September 2018. She then took me to a church in Ogba, Lagos. What is the name of the church? The church is Radiant Army Deliverance Ministry. I know the pastor as Anthony Tony. How did you get to be used for fake miracle when you met him? Before, Fatila told me here that she taught me how I could act when we got to the church. We did the rehearsal at home. She taught me how to first hang my hand. We went to the church at night. I sat when I got to the church and the pastor came. He took me to the altar. He asked me if I believe my hand could heal. And I said yes. Meanwhile, the girl had already sent my picture to him and he already knew what he wanted to do. He put a towel on my hand and prayed. He put oil on the towel to rub my leg. Immediately, he moved the towel. I started putting down my hand gradually. She demonstrated. Gradually, Fatila gave me 9,000 naira when we left the church. 3 days after, I returned to Pastor Tony Anthony. On Sunday, I went to his church. The pastor asked me to come out and he told the congregations that he helped me with 1 million naira, but he did not give me anything. If he had given me 1 million naira that day, I would not have gone to any other church again. All the pastors were already aware of the whole thing, and she was the coordinator. We could do rehearsal and she would send videos to the pastors. I would bring down the hand as they started praying for me. They knew everything was arranged because the girl had told them already. Where else did you do fake miracles? I did not see the girl again until August 2019. I followed her to Port Harcourt, Rivers State. She took me to two churches. One of the pastor did this one. One of the pastor did his own miracle, which is fake miracle, at a market. She also took me to a church in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State in October 2019. She took me to the Mountain of Liberty and Miracle Ministry at Ojodu Bega, which is the last church I went to. The name of the church pastor is Chris Okafor. As I sat in the church, the pastor called my name and I went out. I have never seen him before, but Fatila had already given him all the details. She gave me 10,000 naira after we left the church. Fatila called me and said one brother Henry from the church would give me 400,000 naira. She later sent Henry's mobile to me and I called him. Henry asked me to send him my account number and I did. After some days, he sent 400,000 into my account. Why did Henry send the money to you? He said I should not be involved in fake miracles again. He told me that the money should be used to rent a shop and an apartment. I used the money to rent a shop in Igado where police arrested me. In your encounter with Pastor Okafor, he said your hand paralyzed after you fell from the bed, whereas you claimed you had an accident. Who is telling the truth? I don't know how the pastor came up with all he was saying about me when I was in his church. Maybe it was the Fatila that told him to say all of that. I don't know. Why didn't you refute his claim? What I am going to do, is it yes or to say no? I know what to do. As long as the money is being given to me at the end of the miracle, I can say no because the girl Fatila has arranged everything. My own is to just collect the money and leave. After the service, did you meet Pastor Okafor one-on-one? No, there was no meeting. I left after the service. I did not discuss with the pastor. It is the girl I knew. How many did you make from Port Harcourt and Abakaliki Miracles Crusade? The pastor in one of the two churches Fatila took me to in Port Harcourt is called Pastor Goswill Abbey. I got 11,000 naira in his church. I can't remember the name of the second pastor. Fatila gave me 7,000 naira after the miracle at the market. I got 9,000 naira at Abakaliki. Did you regret your action? Yes, I did. So why? If I knew that would put my video on the social media, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have done it. It is poverty that pushed me into it. When my husband died, I could not use my earnings to do anything. I am a widow. There was no helper for me. If I knew it would lead to this, I wouldn't have followed the girl. Busted in tears. My father had a stroke and my mother is dead. I lost one of my children and the remaining two live with my sister. When your children heard about your plight, how did they feel and how did they react? They cried. Did they know that you were going to churches to do fake miracles? They didn't know. Can you recount all you said before Pastor Okafor and others who performed miracle on you? Yes, in fact, I am ready to take the police to all the churches because I am tired. All the pastors should be arrested. I can confront them with everything I just said. They can't deny it. They can never deny that they know me. I know I have made a mistake doing this, but I am tired. I regretted doing what I did. Wow. This is a story that should be dealt with immediately. According to what this man said, I think Pastor Chris Okafor and other pastors should be arrested and the church should be closed down. They are all fake men of God. Why will you be arranging a miracle? God did not call you. Why will you call yourself? God did not call you. Why will you call yourself? Fake pastors everywhere, forming miracles, arranging miracles. So in order for them to get members, they are doing this because of money. They are doing this because of money. So people, billionaires, will come to their church, donating money that these people really have miracle, spirit of God in the church. They really perform miracles. That is what they are trying to do. You will never blame our action for this. Never blame her, because she did that out of poverty. Because poverty is so dangerous that you can make a mess around yourself if you don't have good faith. I thank God for her life today, and thank God I thank God that she has repented and that she wants to put an end to this. That is it. So now that she has stopped, I'm so much happy for her. I'm so much happy for her. Let this woman be. She gave this right explanation about why she was engaged in such acts. Police should rather help her financially to stop it, to stop this finally. But they should go on and arrest all these pastors, fake pastors she mentioned, including Fatla, the lady that introduced such an horrible business to her. That is it. So, viewers, there's nothing hidden, no truth in this world that will be hidden forever. That is it. 90% of churches has turned the church to trade, to marketplace. Miracles everywhere. Businesses, fake miracles and businesses everywhere. That is it. So this pastor should be put to book, and justice must take its full course. That is it. So viewers, what is your take on this? Drop your comments, click on the subscription button, click on the like button, and also share this news. Thank you and have a wonderful day.